We have had so much rain in Minnesota this July. It's just like a huge anomaly. But we have more rain expected tonight, but I already have standing water out in my yard out there. You can see it. It's crazy. And the other thing I've had is the van roof is leaking around the skylight. And I've known it, and I bought some products to fix it, but I haven't gotten to it yet. And we have more rain coming in tonight, so I've put a tarp up on the van. This is a really nice tarp that I actually got from my sister when she moved and no longer needed it, and I'm fastening it on with domino magnets all around. So hopefully that holds for tonight, and then as soon as we get a sunny, dry day, I'll get up here and fix the leak. This lap sealant is the product that I originally used to seal around the skylight and the fan. But what I'm going to do is clean all that off. We're going to start fresh with lap sealant again. And then I'm going to double up. This is a product that I've seen in some of the Humble Road videos. 50-foot roll, 4 inches wide. So we'll start with this, and then we're going to coat with this, and probably I should do the fan because that was probably done the same year that the skylight was done. So yeah, we'll get some warm weather, and then I'll get out there and get this done. This stuff is really gooey. I'm sure some people are going to say, why don't you just caulk over it? And I suppose I could. I don't exactly know where water's coming in. That's why I was thinking take it off. Hooey-vey. I was thinking that if I got a piece started, it would all come up. But it's not like that. There, that looks like it would be starting. Anyway, you get the gist of it. It's going to be a while. I'm going to put you down so I can work on this. Just a little bit left to go. I'm going to get all the bulk of it off, and then I'm going to just really clean everything up. You can see the butyl tape here. That's a lot of gaps along here, and I think that's where the water was coming in. So I don't know. There's plenty of places where there's gaps. So we'll just seal it all up again and cross our fingers. Well, it's a beautiful sunny day now. The tarp held. We're going to take all the magnets off, and then we'll get back to work. Couple more. All right, let's take that off. Wow, look at those gaps. That's not great. So I'm going to try some Gooby Gone to see if I can get stuff off. Got my razor blade. Not really sure what to use. Gasoline, worst case. But like I said, I'm going to try to get everything off, and then we're going to reseal that. I might screw it down from the inside too. I don't know if it can go down any farther, but I'll look at that as well. Alright, I think I've scraped off as much as I can. I'm going to leave it on these sides because I'll just put it on there again. Now I'm going to wash it with some soap and water, clean everything up while I've got it all taken apart, let it dry. Then I think I'm going to put lap sealant as a caulking agent around here first, let that dry, and then another lap sealant. And then I've got that tape that I'm going to put over that. So hopefully 3 layers will help. Oh, gross. I'm going to use some nail polish remover just to do a final cleaning around the edges of this. And then I'm going to use the lap sealant, as I said in my previous video, to just do quick caulking essentially around here. I want to make sure that I get it into all these crevices before I apply the second coat, which will go around everything. Tube number 2. Definitely tighter quarters now with the solar panels in place. Got a nice line around there. And then looking down there, it looks pretty good. And I really tried to squirt it underneath there, so fingers crossed. The plan is to let this round dry, do another round on top of it, and then the third round will be the tape. This needs 72 hours to dry, and definitely wanted to get it in place this weekend because come Monday we have rain forecast again. What a surprise. Ever since I resealed the van with lap sealant, my skylight opening has not leaked again. However, because I don't want to experience that again, I am going to apply some Beech Lane adhesive tape over the top of the lap sealant. And I think today's a good day to finish that off. I think we have some rain expected, I don't know, today, tomorrow, so. And it's fairly cool. So I'm going to pull out the ladder and get busy with that project. These are the products I'm going to use. We first clean the van roof with denatured alcohol. I've got my nitrile gloves, and this is the product that I'm going to be using. And on the back, there's some pretty basic instructions. Clean it with denatured alcohol, let it dry, remove the plastic release liner, reveal the gray tape, and then basically, you roll it on. And these are the rollers that I had left over from when I applied my sound deadening, so I'm going to try those. They might not be exactly what's needed, but I think they'll work for the job. So let's get started. I've never worked with this product before, and why I bought a 50-foot roll, I don't know, but what I am going to do is cut the length of pieces that I need. All right, this is the front of my van. So what I'm going to do is I've got 4 pieces cut, 2 short, 2 long, shorts for each side and the long for front and back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sides, get these out of the way, on first. Oops, sorry. And I'm actually going to wrap them up the lip of this edge a little bit. But I'm going to put those on first, and then I'm going to take the front piece, if this was it, and I'm going to overlap it so that when the wind is blowing, it's actually, going to run back versus trying to run under. So I'm going to put these down first and then put this up over the top so that it creates kind of a windshield and it blows water back as I'm driving. So that's the plan. I'm actually going to get busy sticking those on now. Well, I've never worked with this stuff before, and I feel like I have some small air bubbles that I tried to work out and can't. So, but I did want it wrapped up the side, and I think I got a pretty nice line there, at least on the first piece. Like I said, I've never worked with this before. I'll go around to the other side and put the other side piece on, and then we'll put the front piece on, and then we'll do the back. I think the back is going to be the hardest because it's really tight quarters in there. Well, I am not sure that I'm a fan of this product. I feel like, well, one, I made a mistake. This is the front of the van this way, and my piece runs back here. This rear piece should have been underneath this piece, so I feel like that's an error right there. It invites water in. The other thing is, because of these ridges, I can't get it to lie flush, so they keep popping up, and I feel like that's an opportunity for water to go under there. I don't like that at all. Really struggled in here, so this is a total mess. See here, this is up. I don't know if you can see that, but that's up. And I've rubbed and rubbed on there, so I don't know. I am not sure I like this product. I'm not going to say that it's better than it was, because I feel like I really possibly introduced more issues. Look at this corner. Let me see if I can get you on here. I mean, that's an open corner. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. Maybe it's better than it was, but I'm not really personally very satisfied. It's probably the user, but nonetheless, I'm not really that happy with how the installation went. If you've used this product, let me know if you've had success with it, even with my issues. I did 2 coats of lap sealant, and like I said, my skylight wasn't leaking after that. And I'm hoping that maybe when we get some hot sun that it'll settle into some of those open spots, or maybe if we get a hot day, I'll go up there and try to, you know, push on it again and see if I can get it to adhere into place a little better. But let me know if you've had any success with it and if you think I'll be okay or not. Anyway, it's done. It's stuck on there. We're going to roll with that. Thanks for watching.